Earlier video we discussed about the how to insert bullets and numbering. Now today in this video we are going to discuss about how to change the background of the slide. Right here I am going to I am using the third slide here. Then click on the third slide. Then you will find a new slide there. Right, I am using this slide to change in the background, right? Background of the slide. The default background color is white. The first, for the background, there are different things you can do, right? That if you want, you can change the colors, or if you want, you can change the, you can insert the pictures like that. There are many things you can do with the background. Right, these background effects are very important to make attractive your presentation. Right, therefore you can increase the motivation of the audience by setting the proper background. Right, to change the background, follow these steps. First, right click on your slide area, move your mouse to any area of the slide and right click. Right click. Then once you click on the right click, then pop-up menu appear. From the pop-up menu, select format background. Format background. Click on the format background. Then format background bar appear on the right corner of the environment. Right corner of the screen, the name of the bar format background. Then under format background, you have several options. Right, we'll learn each option here. The first default one is the solid fill. Solid, through the solid fill, you can change the color of the background. The default color is white. Then if you want to change another color, then select the solid fill. Then below that, there is option color. In front of this color, you have the fill color icon. There is an arrow there. Click on the arrow. Once you click on the arrow, then you can see all the colors. Now select the color which you want to apply as a background. Suppose yellow. Then select the yellow color and click on it. Once you click on it, the whole color apply onto your slide. Look at again, click on the fill color, then select the color which you like, then click on it. Right. In that way, you can change the slide color. Then look at the second one, gradient. Right. Before that, look at another option here, transparency. Right, this color transparency you can set. Here the transparency is 0. That means transparency, whatever you type something in the background, by setting the colors, you can set some transparencies. Actually, it is very clearly understand if you are using the background pictures, right? Until that, I'm not going to explain it. Just put it here. Then try to learn the second option, gradient fill. Select gradient fill. Gradient fill is something like that. Here the colors is available, some part of the slide, not the whole slide. There are some part of the slide is the low colors, then some part having more colors. That's the gradient. Under gradient, there are more options you have to, you can select. You can change the color of the gradient by clicking the preset gradients. Right, then gradient direction also you can change by setting some colors for direction option. Before that, you have type. This type is radial. Then under gradient, you have some default types, linear, rectangular, radial one is the default one, path like that. Let's change into linear. Then look at how change it. This is the linear type. This is rectangular. Right? In that way, you can change the type. The direction, gradient direction. There are 5 options here. Then if you want to select this one, this is the way of direction type. Right. Then color, the amount of color also you can change by moving this slide. Right. Moving this slide, that amount of color also you can change. Then color type also you can change by selecting the color. Suppose you want to get it into the red, then in that way you can change the color. Right, that's about the gradient. Then if you want to insert a picture, then select the third one, picture. Actually, picture or texture fill. This is a texture. By default, it will set the texture. This texture types, there are texture types available. In the below that, there is option a texture. Under insert button, you can see this texture. In front, you have the this drop down arrow. Click on here, then you can see the texture types available. Right? The first one is the default. By selecting one of the texture type, you can change it. Right? For example, suppose this one. Select this one here. Right. This is another texture type. Right. That's the way of how inserting the textures. Instead that, if you want to add a picture, add the picture, then click the insert. Click insert here. By clicking insert, then you will have 3 options. You can insert pictures as a file from your computer. You can upload, or you can search a picture from the online and insert to your background, or as an icon. Right? Then suppose you are going to upload from your computer, then select from file. Right. Now you can select the picture by selecting your folder, one of the folder. You can select it. Suppose I have my pictures in this pics folder. I think suppose this one is the picture I want to insert. Then select the picture and click insert. I am insert that picture as a background. That's the picture I am inserted there. Then look at the transparency here. Now you can use this transparency option with this background. This is 0 transparency. Now try to improve, try to move this slider. Then see what happened. This is transparent. That's called transparent. That's effect called transparency. That's the lowest there. 89, 84 is the lowest transparency. Right? That's the way of how insert the pictures to your background. That's the way of how insert background pictures from your computer. Now see how you can insert your background pictures by searching the online. Right. Click again insert. Now select the second option, online pictures. Right. By clicking the online pictures, then you will get online picture. This is the box. Here you can search it. Right. Here you can search it. Suppose you want to insert background as a computer related picture, then type the word you want to search, computer, and click enter key. Press enter key. Now you can see all the pictures related with computers. Now select your required picture. Suppose you want to insert this one as the background, select this one, and below you can see a button insert there. Click on the insert here. Then wait a little bit because it is inserting from the internet. It will take some time to insert the picture as a background. Then you have to wait until inserting it. Right. Now it is okay, inserted online picture onto your background. Right. That also you can uh, transparency you can change. Right. Up to now we learned how to change the background color by selecting solid fill. Then we learn the gradient fill also. You learn how different it from the solid fills. Then learn how to insert a picture or texture as a background. Then another option here, pattern fill. That's also interesting. Click on the pattern fill. That's the default pattern. All the patterns available with PowerPoint you can see here. Now you can change one of the pattern here. I am clicking this one, or if you want, click this one here. That's another pattern. Here another one. You can change this foreground and background also. Try to change the foreground as red and background as yellow. Right. Then like that you can you can make your background as interesting and it will help to motivate your audience with your presentation. Right. Okay, that's the discussion of background effect, setting background of the PowerPoint slide.